Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Oh my God, Chloe, are you sitting down? You need to be sitting down for this. No, seriously. Pour yourself a glass of wine, a big one, because the tea I am about to spill is piping hot and it is devastating. It's over. I'm done. I'm leaving him. No, I'm serious. Don't even know. This isn't like the time last year or the time before that. This is real. I have a plan. I have a timeline. In 3 months, I'm walking out that door and I am never, ever looking back. And the craziest part, the absolute kicker, he has no idea. He's in the other room right now, probably playing that stupid video game, thinking everything is fine. Thinking we just had another one of our little fights and I'll get over it. He has no earthly idea that his entire world is about to implode. So it all came to a head today. But honestly, this has been building for God years. You know the deal. We've been together for 15 years, Chloe. 15 years. That's literally half my life. We started dating when we were practically kids. And for the last 7 of those years, he hasn't had what you or I would call a real, actual job. He's home, all day long. And what does he do with all that time? Does he make sure the house is a sanctuary for me when I get home from my soul-crushing job? Does he take the initiative, see a problem, and fix it? Ha, that's a laugh. No, he waits. He waits for me to specifically ask him to do every single little thing. And I'm not talking about, like, big projects. I'm talking about wiping down a counter. I'm talking about running the vacuum because the tumbleweeds of fur from our four pets are about to achieve sentience. His excuse, I swear to God, you're going to lose your mind when you hear this. He says he literally cannot see when something is messy. He claims he doesn't have the ability to discern if a surface is a little dirty. He looks me dead in the eye with a straight face and tells me that I'm the one with the problem, that I am obsessed with cleaning. Chloe, you've been to our house. We wash the bathroom once a week if we're lucky. Am I obsessed? Or do I just not want to live in a pigsty? Do I just want to come home after working for 10 hours and not have my feet stick to the kitchen floor? Apparently, that makes me a tyrant. My expectations, he says, are absurd. Today was the breaking point, the final straw. I was already having a horrible day at work, you know how it is, just drained. Mentally, physically, emotionally, just a husk. And he comes to pick me up because, of course, the car has to stay at home with him just in case his parents or his brother need him to run an errand. Oh yeah, for them. He's Mr. Hands-on. His mom needs a light bulb changed. He's there in 5 minutes. His brother needs help moving a couch. He'll throw his back out to do it. But me, his wife. The woman who pays all the bills. I have to beg for him to load the dishwasher. And even then, I get a sigh and an eye roll. So we're in the car on the way home, and I'm just trying to hold it together. I'm so tired. I mention, as gently as I can, that I'm feeling really overwhelmed by the state of the house and that I was hoping we could tackle it together this evening. And Chloe, he laughed. Not a big laugh, but a little smirk. That condescending little puff of air through his nose. And he says in this fake patient voice, "Honey, we just cleaned on Sunday. What could possibly be so bad?" I snapped. I told him that the house was a mess again because he lets it get that way. Because he sits in it all day and does nothing. I asked him how it was fair that I work all day and then have to come home and start a second shift as a maid. And he did it. He did the thing. He mocked me. He started using that whiny, high-pitched voice mimicking me. "Oh, I'm so frustrated. The house is so messy. My life is so hard." I saw red. It was like a switch flipped in my brain. All the therapy, all the breathing exercises, all the work I've done on self-regulation, it just went out the window. It was pure, white-hot rage. I was vibrating with it. We got home. I slammed the car door so hard I'm surprised the window didn't shatter. I stormed into the house and I just lost it. I kicked the shoe rack and shoes went flying everywhere. I slammed the bedroom door. And then, Chloe, I just stood in the middle of the room and I screamed. It wasn't even a word, just this guttural, animal sound of pure, undiluted fury that had been building up inside me for a decade. After a few minutes, when I was just standing there, panting and shaking, he came to the door. And do you know what he said? Did he say, "I'm so sorry, I was a total asshole, I pushed you too far"? No, of course not. He said, and I quote, "It wasn't right of me to express myself that way, but it also wasn't right of you to scream." Can you believe the audacity? The sheer, unmitigated gall. He equated his deliberate, cruel mockery of my pain with my involuntary explosion of that very same pain. I was so full of rage I couldn't even form words. If I had opened my mouth, a stream of curses so vile would have come out that it would have peeled the paint off the walls. So I just looked at him and said, "Yeah, I know." And he just left. He went back to his game room, leaving me alone in the disaster zone he helped create. And in that silence, Chloe, something profound happened. It wasn't about the fight anymore. It was like his non-apology was the final puzzle piece clicking into place. I started thinking, I mean really thinking, about everything. This isn't just about the cleaning, is it? It never has been. The cleaning is just a symptom of a much, much deeper disease. He does not care. He does not care about me, about us, about this life we've supposedly built. I realized we only moved in together because I proposed it. I saved up the money for the deposit. I found the apartment. I organized the entire move. He just showed up with his boxes and his PlayStation. He makes zero effort. This entire relationship, this whole 15-year saga, has just been me, paddling this canoe upstream by myself while he sits in the back, chilling, enjoying the ride, and occasionally complaining that my paddling is disturbing his peace. His entire life goal is to just sit inside, play his games, and have peace. So after he left me alone, I got out a notebook. I made a list. On one side, I wrote down the good things, and on the other, the things that are making me sad and frustrated and feel like I'm losing my mind. Chloe, the good list was so short. It was pathetic. He's nice to me, I guess. He's patient, but is he patient or is he just passive? He does the laundry, I'll give him that. And he takes care of the pets. He's a good man in the most basic, entry-level sense of the term. But the bad list, oh, honey, the bad list was a monster. It wasn't just a list, it was a manifesto. A long, screamy, messy, tear-stained testament to my own unhappiness. I hadn't even realized how deep it went until I saw it all there in black and white. All the things I've talked to him about, begged him to work on with me. The lack of intimacy. The fact that he never plans a date. The way he never asks about my day and really listens. The fact that he never, ever has a complaint about me. And at first, you'd think that's a good thing, right? But it's not. It's because he doesn't care enough to have an opinion. If he complained about me, that would mean I could complain about him, and that would require effort on his part. He would rather die than make an effort. He just wants things to float down the river peacefully. Well, fine. He wants peace. I'm going to give him the most peace he's ever had in his goddamn life. I'm done. I'm finished. I sat there looking at that list and I made a decision. I'm getting my life in order. I'm opening a separate bank account tomorrow. I'm looking at apartments online tonight. I'm going to squirrel away every extra penny. I'm giving myself 3 months. 3 months to get my ducks in a row. And for these next 3 months, he won't hear another complaint from me. Not one. I'm not going to ask him to clean. I'm not going to bring up our relationship. I'm not going to bother fighting anymore. What's the point? I'm just going to watch. I'm going to watch him live in his peaceful, effortless dream world. And if at the end of these 3 months, it's clear that this state of me being a quiet, uncomplaining ghost in my own home is his absolute ideal, then I'll know for sure. I'll know that his dream never included a partner. It just included a roommate who paid for everything. And then I'm leaving. His dream never included me, and I am so tired of wasting my one precious life trying to carve out a space for myself in it. The best part, the most deliciously tragic part, is that he has no clue. He honestly thinks that tomorrow morning I'll be over it. We'll make up, things will go back to normal, and in a week or two, we can just have this same, stupid fight all over again. It's our little dance. Or maybe he won't even care when I leave. Maybe I'll pack my bags, walk out the door, and all he'll feel is relief. Finally, permanent peace. So yeah, that's the tea. I'm a dead woman walking, a ghost in my own marriage. And in 3 months, I'm finally going to disappear for good. Can you even believe it? After all this time, it's really happening.